Well, welcome, welcome. We're going to do some Premier Draft Neon Dynasty, a flashback draft here. Just trying to work our way up the ladder and to hit Mythic. The new season just started. All right. I love Neon Dynasty. It's really fun. Awesome. Oh, FY, we have the Draft Club every Wednesday. Tomorrow, if you're seeing it, depending when you see this, uh, will be every Wednesday, but tomorrow's is a Neon Draft Dynasty as well for Draft Club. So I'm looking forward to that, and that looks really awesome. So you can see that on my Twitch channel. There's a few other Twitch channels you can see it on. It's going to be really cool. Alright, looks like we're getting ready to draft here. Oh man, it's been a while since I've drafted this set, so it's going to be a little weird. I drafted this set so much that I have unlocked every card through draft, so... yeah, this set's really fun. I'm going to turn it on the side here so we can overlook a look at the cards and stuff. So, Lizard's Blades is a very good card. Selfless Samurai is also a very good card. Prodigy's Prototype is also a very good card. And the Samurai is a pretty good card. Ronin is good. Like, if we go into the mono-red deck, you want the Ronins, but the Lizard Blades is super good. It's basically... It gives double strike. It's a 1/1 double strike, but when you reforge it, turns any of your creatures into double striker. It's really very good. And if we take that, we're going to be looking to either be in black-red or red-white. So, even though we're passing a Samurai, I like Blizzard Blades a lot. Alright, the Fall of Conda's good. Seismic Wave, I really like that. There's also an Ambusher here, very good card. Preserver, also good. Red-green's not a good combination. Red-blue's not bad. We do have a Hacker here and the Specialist. Both cards are very good. The Fall of Conda is very good if the meta is more into the late game stuff. Like, this will exile Specialist or Ambusher, even the Preserver. So, a lot of really cool cards. There's also a Patrol here. If I pass this Conda, I'm signaling to my opponent that I am not taking white cards. But I think... I like blue-red a lot, so I'm deciding there. I think Seismic Wave is just good enough that I'm gonna take that here. Nice. Okay, that's a really cool. Flame Discharge, another... Getting the removal in red is really where red is good at that point. But there's also a Familiar here. Arm Guard Familiar, very good. Mirror, Shell Crab. I think this is better in like blue-black or the 3-color Soul Tie list that you can run in this format. There's also these dual lands are worth their weight in gold. We did start off with a Lizard Blades pick, but we're going to take the Flame Discharge. Now we have taken 3 red cards. Hopefully we solidify ourselves. What we're looking for in the black-red is the Oni Sacrifice card. It's great in Standard, but it's even better in Limited. Especially this format of Limited. Now, this pack is not very good for us. As a matter of fact, I don't really think this is very good for most people. Like, there's an Unstoppable Ogre, which is fine. It's a good tempo play. It's a 4/1 that when it enters, target creature can't block. It's good if you want to get some damage through, so I'm looking at that. But I'm also looking at Befriending the Moths. I think this card is very good. I would actually raise the value on this. Instead of it just being a 3.0, I think this is like a 3.5. I feel like this is a must-include if you're going to play any of the white decks. This is a very good card. So I think I'm going to take that here. Fate of Iniquity is good. The Intervention's fine. Yeah, but I think that if we go into white, it's pretty cool. It's cool with Lizard Blades. Okay, we are in the red deck. I haven't taken a lot of the artifacts yet. There's really not much else in this pack. There is a Twisted Embrace, which is also a good card to pick up here. We could be in still a red-black list. Reactor's also nice to take. It's pretty early to take it, so it's good to know that we can. But Twisted Embrace is a really powerful card. Hmm. I'll take the Twisted Embrace. I think it just edges out the rest of the pack pretty well. Uh, okay, there's this captain here. Actually, the captain's really good. Even though we did just take a Twisted Embrace, I think we're just going to take the captain. Boros really good, but I kind of want to be in red-white. Red-white is actually quite fun to play. Alright, Synthesizer, excellent card to pick up here. Nothing else in this pack really intrigues me. Alright. Ooh, nice. This guy's... or girl. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't matter. This is a great artifact. Phenomenal card. It's a warrior, so that will also trigger on our Asari captain. It's very good. But this is just a solid card. The Kastoon Ace is actually quite terrible. I'd rather get like the Papercraft Decoy, but we'll get the Steel Breaker here. Okay, we got the Divination. This is a fine card to have. I think we've solidified ourselves into the red deck. Oh, this will be nice. This is a good one-of to carry in your list. There's a lot of artifacts in this format, so Explosive Entry is nice. And it can level up our creatures. We'll take another one. That's fine. The reason I'm not taking Thundersteel Colossus, I think this is better in the blue-white shell. I think it's the only deck that can really use this card very well. And, yeah. I'd rather just have another Explosive Entrails. Alright, we'll take the Crackling. Probably not going to run it. I mean, we will if it needs to be our 23rd card, but... Alright, I'm not against having a single Aki Ronin. We did get the Boar, which is kind of crazy. This is really good. It's a pump spell, but it can also just be a top-end threat as well. So, yeah. The channel effects are really cool. Okay, so Michiko's Reign of Truth. I think a lot of people will be familiar with this card. It gives +1/+1 to target creature 2 turns in a row, and then becomes a star equal number of enchantments and artifacts. It's pretty good. This is splashable. This card's actually quite strong. Granted, we don't have any enchantments right now, I don't think, other than befriending the Moth. There's also a dual land here, but I think we're going to take the Samurai. Hope to wheel the Craig and the Breaker. We probably will. But I think the Exemplar is very good. It's an enchantment Samurai, which is kind of cool. Alright. Well, I'm not going to pass on a Vanishing Slash. The card's really good. Outside of that, the Mentor would be fine to wheel. Or the Boar. But the Vanishing Slash, nice removal. So our removal right now is Banishing Slash, Wandering Intervention. We got Explosive Entry, Finale Discharge, and Seismic Assault. Oh wow, that's a late pick. Yeah, so we'll take the Helm here. We got the cool art, but it's a good card. You can enchant your creature, give it +2/+2. Whenever this, or the enchanted, equipped creature, I should say, deals damage to a player, you can sacrifice that creature and then discard your hand and just draw 3. It's a nice way to grind into the late game. Otherwise, there's a lot of good cards in this pack. Another Seismic Wave would be fine. Usually this is just like 2 damage to the face and then deal 1 damage and get rid of all the little spirit tokens and stuff. The Arrest is good. It's very good. It could shut down Planeswalkers. It has a lot of targets you can hit. But we need creatures, and this is a good one to get. Alright. Okay, this is not a warrior, but it's so good. A 2/3 Lifelinker looks pretty rare, but in this format, it's so strong. Yeah, very good. Righteous Authority's okay. If the creature's a legendary or an enchantment creature, you put a +1/+1 counter on it, and and a +1/+, and give it +1/+1 till end of turn. It's alright. But this is good. First 3-drop. Okay. So we have a couple picks here. We can either take this Samurai. This is really good because it's only 2 mana to channel, and you go get a Plains and gain 2 life, which is nice to fix your mana. But the Arrest is looking pretty nice. I think we got plenty of interaction. Probably don't need more. I think we're going to just take the Samurai because this will keep our mana consistent. Yeah, and then we get past a Kami Flare. Solid removal. 3 damage to target creature or player. If you have something that's equipped or has a +1/+1 counter on it, you do 2 more damage to the. You get to do 2 damage to the player. So yeah, we'll take that. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, I'll take another synthesizer. This is nice. Ooh, Voltage Surge. There's another one. Nice. That's a late Voltage Surge. Yeah. I mean, if I have to, I'll end up cutting, like, Explosive Entry. Alright, so we did get the Breaker. I think we want the Breaker over the land, although the land is good. Yeah, our removal package is looking pretty sweet right here. I think because we have an early Banishing Slash, I want to take the duel. You want to make sure your mana is good. We can go with a Boar here, or we can give +1/+1 counter to a creature when this enters and when it dies. It's not bad. I'm going to take it here. Nice, we got the Seismic Wave. We could take the Tempered Solitude, but I don't think that's necessary. What we are looking for is, in pack 3, is we're going to look for more Curvilicious cards for our deck. Because right now, our deck is humming. Like, if we can get another Captain or an awesome rare to go along with this, I think we'll be pretty well off. Oh, nice. That's a good... They'll probably play a 2 of these, at least. For now, we're going to put this in our deck. I don't have that many artifacts to make this good, but it's not a bad card. This is better in the black-red list. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, another one, this gets +1 till end of turn. So it could be pretty good against a lot of the 1/3s in the format. A lot of 3 toughness creatures, like the Disciple. Now the Toad Rider's really good. That's a bomb and a half, but we're not anywhere near that. I think we're going to take the Rabbit Battery. The Saboteur would have been fine here too. Or even the Ancestral Katana would be fine, but I think we want the Rabbit Battery. It's very good. You can sneak... So this is... What makes red good is their Configure cards. Because it is both defensive and offensive at the same time. So you can protect your equipment by putting it on another creature. This gives creatures +1/+1 and haste for only a single red. It's very good. We'll take a Volt Surge here. I think this is right up our alley. There's a Discharge here, but I'm not going to sweat that. I wouldn't mind the mechanic, but... Yeah, another Volt Surge. Nice. Yeah, this is what we want. If we were black-red, it's very good. This is the same with the Mechanaut here. It's fine. But I think we're just going to take another... Yeah, second Disciple I think is better than taking the Sling, the Simian Sling. This is a good card. I like that more in the mono red, but we'll take the Disciple here. You know, there's also Repeal the Vial, which is also good, but we're going to take it. We need creatures for our deck. Alright, nice. This is a good pickup. So, it's a 3/3 with Trample. Whenever a Samurai or Warrior attacks alone, you may cast target artifact from your graveyard this turn. So we have plenty of artifacts. We have a couple that can come back and be very usable, so we'll take that here. I think we take the other seismic wave. We could take a Ronin here. We have enough equipment to make this guy not so bad. I was hoping to see another Exemplar. That would really make our deck. Although third seismic wave isn't terrible. Because if you can cast 2 of these, it's basically a Wrath of God against your opponent. Or a Plague Wind, I should say. So I guess I'll play 3. Alright, so there's a Mana Fixer here. I think we'll just take that. The rest of these cards aren't very good. We just want to make sure our mana's good. Alright, we got a Ronin anyways, so I'll take that. Ooh, Befriending the Moths, nice. I like this card a lot. I like Befriending the Moths with the Disciple. It's just a good 1-2 punch. Yeah, Saboteur's nice. This is a good 3-drop. We could take the Katana, though. Yeah, Katana complements... yeah, I think the Katana is necessary for our deck. Alright, so we don't have a ton of creatures. We have 16. That's not bad. Alright, we're definitely not playing that, though. That's an easy cut. We're going to have a couple hard decisions here to make. I mean, yeah, we have so many playables. I'd rather have so many playables than not. I'm going to take this Sling over the Anvil. Nobody's on that deck, but the black-red list would be great. Sure. Another Ronin. We're probably not going to play all these Ronins. But I'm taking them, because they're fine. They loot. So what this card is, whenever it attacks alone, a Samurai or a Warrior does, you can discard a card and then draw a new card. So that it kind of helps stem the bleeding on flooding. So it's not a terrible card. We even have playables right here. Explosive entries are amazing, but we're not on those. So we have to cut 9 cards. We probably can go down to 16 lands. I do that a lot in this format, so we got to cut at least 8. Probably cut the Mentor. I think that's a pretty easy cut. Probably a Ronin's fine. We have tons of removal. Look at, we got Pyroclasm, 1-for-1, double Surge, and then we have Discharges. Not to mention we have Slash and Intervention. I think because we have so much removal, we don't need Intervention. Intervention's a situational removal where these are not so much. I mean, Banishing Slash is a little bit, but this can hit enchantments and artifacts, which is relevant. There's a lot of sagas you do want to just take out. Not a lot of artifacts that you just want to break, but sometimes it comes into play. That's why I'm not running the explosive entries, because we don't really need that. Now, I don't want to cut too many creatures here. I think I'll cut a Ronin. We're down to 14. And now we got to cut some spells. I think Befriending the Moths are good. I'm going to cut the... I think I'm going to cut the Discharges. Keep our mana low. I'm debating whether I want to cut the Katana or not. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's if we want to equip for free. It costs 3 to equip it. But it's pretty solid, giving +1 or +2 +1. We have so many other equipment, I think we can just get rid of that. It's fine. So Simian Sling is both a creature and an equipment. The reason why I like this card is because you can really get some damage through on your opponent. Alright, I haven't cut my land yet, so we need to cut one more card. Probably, I guess we can... I'm going to cut a wave. I think that's right. And now we'll put our lands in. Well, we want to use the cool lands that we paid gold for. Yeah. Bam. Look at this. Very neat deck. I like this card, Uncharted Haven. We don't need to play it. But I like making sure we have the correct mana. And it's just good to have good mana. With our double white spell, we want to make sure that we can be pretty flexible. Other than that, our deck looks really fire. 16 lands, 2 channel cards. We have a lot of red drops that maybe we want to trim a plains for a mountain. Yeah, I think I will. And we'll use this more as a turn 4 play. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, this looks good. This deck looks great. I'm pretty excited to play it. Alright, we got our Samurai. So this card is really powerful. So let's get Alright, we're playing against a fellow Jace, Isaiah. Yeah, this is a pretty good hand. I'll keep it. I'm just thinking. I think I'm just going to jam my Ogre here. I think the double strike blades plays a bigger role. That's fine. Alright, so we drew this. Not the best card against artifacts. But we do have an answer to the awning. We could do that next turn. So, I don't really want them sacrificing to gain value right now. So they could sacrifice and drain us, and that's fine. But we could also set up for next turn. To slash. I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll just attack here. That's pretty good. That's fine. They can grow one of their creatures. I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, I think now we will. We'll take away their counter. So now they don't get the counters, and they were just useless creatures. We don't want to give them any more triggers off this, so we're just going to deal with it. Now that's not bad, the Brute Suit. This is an artifact, so we can't get the double trigger here. However, we can just play Lizard Blades and Equipped. I'm fine if they want to trade. The seismic waves aren't necessary right now. Interesting. Don't think that card's very good. Our hand is pretty good, so I don't really need to filter it. Now that's a good draw. Because that'll increase the clock here. Yeah, I don't mind getting another land here. We definitely could use one. I feel like we're in a really good spot here. Alright, that's a pretty good card. Okay, so I think we just attack again with our double striker. It does more damage than this does. We could actually just equip to our big guy here. Because then we're swinging for lethal. And we don't need this, so we can draw a new card. Yeah, they get to draw a card, but that's alright. Yeah, by taking out this Oni Cold Anvil, we really stripped away their power. Because their opening hand would be devastating if we didn't have something. Alright, well we do have this. But we're just going to shoot this for 2. Yeah, we just never didn't have it. I forget how flavorful this set is. It's like Neo Kamigawa or Kamigawa Destiny Neo or whatever it's called. It's such eye candy. Like everything just pops out. The art, all the cards are just wonderful. Yeah, this is a great hand. We'll go monkey here. That's right, its creature type is monkey, not ape, but monkey. Alright, we'll play a 1/3. That card's pretty good. I would say it's so good that we should probably just fire this off. Maybe not. Yeah, I want to wait one more turn. Because I like having this. If I play this, I want to make sure I hit a land off of it. Yeah, I'm just going to kill this guy. It's a pretty big problem. I got nothing to really throw away right now, so I'm just attacking for 2. That would normally be a punishment there, but I don't think it is. Okay. So we have this to block. It's a pretty safe turn for us to equip. And we still get damage in this way. That stuff happens. Sniper's a good card. Really good. We didn't get one, so... Alright. So I feel pretty safe about casting this here. You know what? I don't really care about that. I'd rather just... I mean, we could... I guess we could just equip. That's probably fine. Not that we can really attack with it, but we probably should equip. Or do I just get my samurai out? I guess we could set up for next turn. can't really swing past this. Yeah, I don't really care about that land. I think we just need to play our samurai when we can. And we'll just pass. Alright, they're going to take out our lizard blade. That's fine. Alright, the triple block is insane. Now that we know that they're going to just do the triple block, it's fine. Now we can still play this. Interesting. That's a good card. I'm glad we have an answer to it. We'd be in a lot of trouble if we didn't. This card's really good. It's the reason to play blue. Blue-red artifacts, at least. Sure. It's funny that they went with that play there, but I guess that's alright. I think we want to get this guy out and attack with our breaker. +1 allows me to double kill one. The other play is we play the Ronin, or we just equipped here. They really don't have a block if we do that. That's probably fine. At least not a good one. Take 9. Or go to 9, I mean. Then we play our guy here. This actually blocks pretty well, so... I mean, might as well play it. All we're missing right now is a good enchantment to be in play. We don't have too many. I mean, if we draw our Moth, we just win the game next turn, I think. You mean, get your wish. Don't mind that. I think we just attack here. They have something. Huh. It's 4 damage. We can make our guy become a 5/1. Do we have to give up our artifact to do that? I think our double striker is a lot better, so we'll just let this die. I'm going to offer the trade with 2 of their creatures. I know they have to feel like they won in that exchange, but I know they have. Now all they have are chump blocks. We do have a 6-drop to draw to. We no longer need to play any more lands, so we'll just be using them to filter. Removal and a counterspell? Crazy. So depending on if they attack here, if they attack with both creatures, they're dead. They can really only afford to attack with one. Alright, so we have Banishing. We can take out... We're probably just going to take out the Tactician. I mean, we should just attack and see what they do. They're probably going to block with a Mender. So we'll go there. This is not a warrior, so we can't filter. Which I kind of want to do, but we don't need to do that. We'll probably just take out the Koi now, but we'll eat a creature here. They have to block. We could even just save this, but this puts a creature into play right now because we have an enchantment and... So we're just going to kill the Koi. And that'll allow us to go wide. Actually, they're red. I'd rather just keep it as is. Sure, another creature. See that land they just played? They could have looted it with their swim. Yeah, they're just dead. Nice. Let's go. I mean, I really like my deck. I think it's quite good. Alright, Junk Junction. Alright. So, the problem with this hand is there's no red in it. We have a decent 2-drop, but we don't have any ways to support it with the colors we have. And we have a 30% chance to draw a red source. That doesn't seem very good. So I'm going to mull. Much better hand. Much, much better. I'll bottom the breaker here. We just... solid curve. Apprentice. It's possible that they are a black-red. Mono red is also a thing too. We take that. Now I'm not really into trading for this. I think I'm just going to play my guy and pass. Terminal's not bad. This is an easy attack. Alright. Well, lucky for us, we have the answer. So if they have the removal spell, it'll give it +1/+1. So we're just going to take this out now. It was difficult because I want to play that. I think it's a stronger play. But if they have Twisted Embrace, they just put it on this and they really get us and we can't remove it anyways. That's fine. Twisted Embrace is also good here as well. Alright. We have a decent play to play into our Hog next turn, which is nice. Alright, they got a neat card setup here, these two. It's a pretty good combo. So our best draw is one of our 2 1-drop XL the top card. Yep. So they can discard a land and now they can play it. It's a really good. This is a good. Or they get a card they can play just fine. One of my seismics? You know what? I'll take that. So this card's kind of bad, but it might be good here. It could be. Like, drawing one of our own equipment would be nice here. That's fine. Now that's surprising. No, we're not doing that. We're going to blocks. I'm going to block the construct because if they have additional removal, I don't mind getting this off because it's too strong of a combo. Sure. They might got us here. It's pretty scary. This is usually not a card people play, so they got us with it. Okay. Alright, that's not lethal. I think they should have attacked there. Yeah, they lose something here. Probably I trade here, block this. Because I take one regardless, and then they get a 1-1. Or probably block here, chump this. Not quite what I need. So I'm holding full control because I just want to bait them into either a bad attack or a no attack. We did draw a lot of lands this game on a mulligan, so... That's pretty good. That's even better for us. So these aren't in their hand. That's not going to do what they think it does. Alright, we got an extra turn out of that. That's pretty lucky. It was lucky they just milled a bunch of lands. Double strike, I think that ends the game. Because we put it on the trampler, and then we give it +1/+1, that's 12 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're at 7. It's only 12, but they take 1 damage. And then I can unequip both my creatures if I want. Okay, so this costs... So we play this. We're definitely equipping this to this guy. So that's 10 damage. They can block 7 of it. And then if they block 7 of it, they just need to block enough to live. So there's 5. So 3. They need to block 1 more, so probably here or here. If I equipped... Yeah, they have to block this. And then we can unequip if we need to. Alright, I'll play my land. So we have a block here and a block here. We take one. All right. So they're tapping an artifact. Okay. As long as we don't mess this up, we should be fine. Yeah. Now we're taking one, but we're not dead. And then we have lethal on the crackback. Yeah, they unequipped. Their guy dies. I don't think they get a 1-1 out of it. Yeah, they're just dead to our 5. Woo! Nice! Oh man, we got lucky on one turn. We played magic. We bluffed our opponent. We managed to do that. That's pretty nice. We had to get super lucky to get there, but we did it. Like, oh man, nice, nice, that's nice. I mean, it was like, if they did make that all-out attack, they were so far ahead that it would be a feel-bad to lose from there. Sometimes feeling bad is enough of a disc, especially after that. Oh, they looted and just did all these horrendous things happen. Now they were playing that 8/8 skyscraper. That card is not good. I would recommend not playing that card. The only deck that I've ever seen it be amazing in is when you get the legendary blue-black ninja that says all your creatures gain ninjutsu for 4. When you can ninjutsu that card in, it's pretty nuts. It's just an 8 mana cost card. Is really not great. Alright, this hand's alright. It's kind of slow, but we're on the draw, so we're going to be behind anyways. Slow is not bad. Just because we do have a Kami Flare to help us break parity with our opponent. Yeah, Hacker's interesting. I don't know why they would just play a Hacker out. Chili Penguin. So I'm thinking maybe we just take this. Because it's a looter. It's not the same as drawing a card. Like just getting the card and keep it. They have to throw something away in return. Maybe they have like a ninja or something. We'll just take two. I mean, drawing cards and looting is pretty good. It's just, I think we can get away with it one turn. Because if they play like, I don't know. Alright, that's cool information. That card's actually pretty dangerous. I'm glad to get their only creature off the board. Nice. Alright, so we're going to play this in hopes to hit something for 2. You know what? I'll take another extractor. I don't have anything for 1 white, but hey, we don't have to see that land. No, their deck is going to be dangerous when they get a creature out. Because these prodigies are no joke. They can really blow us out here. So they get to crew one of these, and then make two 1/1s. Oh, and they got a card. Interesting. So we aren't taking lethal or anything. We just block here. So we have double fold search for both of these. And they're going to probably play that on here, so that's fine. We're just going to say go. I'm going to do one of these just in case we hit one of our 3 seismic assaults. Because then we can just kill all their creatures. Alright, that's fine. Well, we got another one. Alright, we're losing a Simeon. I'm fine with that. If they don't want to play that, that's fine. But if they... yeah. Wow. Something tells me they have the counterspell. I'm not going to do that. So my guy's only a 1 power creature. Oh my gosh, that's good. They can refill their hand? Yeah, we don't want that. I'm missing out on a thing, but if they can't refill their hand, that's good for me. Alright, I'm going to play Rabbit Battery here. That's fine. Oh, they drew a ninjutsu. Oh, that's not good. They got a hacker. That's alright. I mean, it's not great for us. They get to draw a free card. Sure. So we don't have lethal, so I can't really do that play, but we can... I'm thinking about attacking for 2. Maybe we can set up for lethal next turn. 2 puts us to 9. Give the bug this thing flying haste 3. This is only +3, so that's not going to be lethal. Yeah, I think we just skip to combat, no attacks. We play our guy. We'll say go. I kind of want to draw a removal, so I'm thinking about just attacking with this. You did not. Okay, so they don't have counter spells. Okay. This is actually a pretty good draw here. I should have manually tapped though, because re-equipping to like the Moth or the Ronin would have been fine here. Them refusing to play land is crazy to me. Because they have to have land in their hand. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, is that... +2/+2, +1/+1, that's 4. Don't need to do that. I think I'm going to trade off my boar this turn. 7. Yeah, we want to make it... They can take this here. But I'm going to draw 3 cards here. They almost have lethal, so we're just going to say go. They're 1 off of lethal this turn. Wow, they didn't draw anything? So we can attack with the Moth openly. How big can we make the Ronin? That's if we attack alone. We don't want to attack with the Moth. We just make the Ronin big. That requires a lot of mana. Yeah, we could just attack with the Ronin by itself. So we play our captain here. Exemplar. Think we just attack with this guy. Of course they drew a Disruptor. Like, how many was that? All of them? Yeah, they got us. Oh, man. I don't know how else I could have played that turn. That it didn't cost us everything. I guess we could have swung with 2 threats they had to block. Yeah, I think that was probably the play. Swing with 2 threats they had to block, and that would still be trades. So I could have swung with the 4-4, the 4-3, and then my 2-4 Moth. They block both, and then they can only put us down to 1 on the crackback. That's my fault. I definitely should have considered that. Because they obviously had nothing. They just drew that card. Like, I get why people want to keep lands in their hands, but unless you have, like, an honest reason to keep it in there, you're not really hiding anything. You're not, especially in Limited. Like, in Constructed, it's a little different, but in Limited, unless you have, like, a good reason. In Blue, I don't see one. Like, it's okay with, like, Behold Behold the Multiverse, or whatever, the Unspeakable. But that makes their creature, like, bigger for every card in your hand. But if you have no cards in your hand and that triggers during your main phase, which means you'll draw a card, you get 4 cards that replace it, and the more mana you have open. So if that was one of the cards they were drawing to, I think it was wrong for them to keep lands in their hand. It didn't make me feel like they had anything, because I kind of just realized they just didn't have it. Alright, this is a pretty good hand. We'll keep it. Alright, so they're playing green-black. So we need to make sure we're being as oppressive as possible. Green-black is one of the really strong archetypes. Yeah, the splash is real. Yeah, the Terrarium isn't terrible. It's a nice card to fix your mana. And we can't do too much damage here. We're only going to swing for 3. Ooh, the Toad. Well, we do have the answer to the Toad. Several ways, actually, but I think this is the best way. Well, we can't channel that. I'm hoping to rip a mountain or something here. Vanishing Light. I guess we take out the terrarium and get a samurai? That doesn't seem great, but we're gonna lose it if we don't use it. I mean, if they have farewell, we might as well play our full thing and get it going. They're playing the rainbow strategy. Alright, they play another guy. Alright, so what's the play here? So we can... Whatever we equip this to, it's gonna die? So if we equipped this to this guy, and then we double equipped here, so we attach here. Now, granted, they get to double block here, but this does a ton of damage. Is there an edict I don't know about? Yeah, I'll make this trade. Oh. I mean... the way I've been drawing, this is how I'm going to play. I can give it haste with rabbit battery. Yep, we got there. Woo! Good win, good win. Yeah, the 5-color nonsense decks are... I call them nonsense, but they're not nonsense. They're fun. They're really, really fun. The 5-color decks in Kamigawa are so fun, and they're very playable. You do need to be very serious on what you take in every pack, though. So, in our packs, it was like we kind of were forced into this deck. We didn't really see a lot of the fun cards to make that 5-color deck playable. Like the 5-color deck, you want to be taking blue and green cards that support each other really well, and then you just add elements from the other colors to just really grow into a deck. Whether you can go shrines, which is a legit build, or my favorite is just this long tempo list. But this hand has got potential. That's all I gotta say about it. The Ronin is nice. This is also nice to make sure we hit our land drops. And then we got 2 Befriending the Moths, which is a nice complement with this. Now, if we draw the Fox at any point, like in the next 2 turns, if we draw a Fox, the 2/3 lifelinker, I'll probably not play this on turn 2. Although, if that's how they're going to start the game, we're probably going to have to just throw roadblock in front of it. They probably... Oh, they don't even have a play. Come on. Insult to that card. Since we're going to hit our land drops, really don't need to cycle our Samurai. This card's good. It's kind of a free attack for them. I don't have a follow-up play next turn. I mean, I kind of do. Yeah, I guess it's a pretty free block. It's going to require a card this turn to kill it, so... No death to our creature. I mean, I kind of want to get him, because this might be good. We want to make sure we're maintaining creatures in play. Like, I don't know what they have. Do they have Seismic Assault? Do they have the X-Spell? I think it's the X-Spell they have. We could attack here, but I really don't have any filtration, and I don't mind holding this up, so I won't attack. They might have some weird card I'm not thinking about. It's been a while since I played this set, so... Okay. This makes me not want to attack more. I really gonna want to play this. I think I will, but I won't attack. Because this legitimately doesn't help us. Getting one of these counting down is nice. And then we have Samurai for next turn. Okay, lose a life, draw a card. That's nice for them. Like, if we draw a land next turn, I might attack with this. Okay. That's a really odd attack to make. I'll just offer my Ronin if they have a removal. I assume they have a ninja they wanted to get through here. That's fine. I'll gladly take that. Like, if they want a 2-for-1 themselves here, I might allow it. But I do have some pretty amazing plays for the next few turns. So I'm thinking maybe we just kill their Kamano. Actually, the Ambusher is better to kill here. We're going to play this on white, because we do have a double white spell left in our deck. They must be getting salty. They might have nothing but land, which does suck for them. I mean, might as well play this. Yeah, okay. Because 8 in the air, and then they have to block this, and they lose their guy. So they didn't have a ninja. They just... That attack was bad by them. When they made that attack, I think they were just trying to get us not to block or something. I don't know. Because eventually you have to just play your ninja. You just cast it. Like, I can't think of a ninja other than the blue ninja, the 1/1 for 1, that you don't want to just cast it. Because that one's way better when you can attack with multiple creatures and then you jutsu one of them and get a clone of the other. Zyvrin. Interesting hand. I'm going to keep it. It's fine enough to keep. Alright, we'll play this on red. Interesting. Okay. So we have a couple plays we can make here. We could just play our Blizzard Blades, let them ninjutsu something in. We can also Rabbit Battery Volt Surge this thing. I think we just Lizard Blades here. Because the following turn we can play the Rabbit Battery, I guess. Okay, they're just attacking for 2. Okay, they're red-white as well. Okay. This makes us the aggressor. Plus we have Hikyo Yamazaki, the general. And might as well attack with Exemplar, that's 1 more damage. They took all our Exemplars. So we're ahead on damage this turn. I think we're supposed to play this, but I'm not 100%. Yeah, I guess we do play it, because they're only attacking for 4 next turn. Ooh, a black mana. Crazy. Ooh, Tower Guide Bot. That's pretty good. Alright, you want to see something disgusting? This is why we play this card. Wrath of God. Game over. Alright, there you go. Disgusting. Wow, they're playing a fourth color? I would not put them on that. They are playing all the cool lands. I love this swamp. I just like the lighting from the lanterns that are over the swamp there. And I think those are like candles in the water. Or fireflies, probably. Yeah. I don't blame them for that concession. What I just did was wrong. Seismic Assault. Woof. That is a beating. We just showed you why it was a beating. Or can be. Alright, we're in the final boss mode. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. Oh yeah. We're playing against Carl Maxim. Sounds like a... interesting... Oh, man. This is a good hand. I'm going to keep it. I was O-manning because I wasn't sure what I want to do on turn 1. Like, if we rip another mountain, I kind of want... Yeah, I'm going to go Simeon here. Since we're on the play, I kind of want to put as much pressure on our opponent as we can. They don't have a play. Okay, okay. That's pretty good. So we just go Rabbit Battery, attack for 2. And then we play this, and then we're going to play it on... We're going to play it on white, because we have double white spells. We have no double red spells, so... we have that one double white spell. We want to make sure we can cast the Samurai, because it can come in clutch, especially if they're playing the Oni Vault. Okay. So we can play this equipped. I think we're just going to play the Disciple here. Sure. Now if we rip a land, we have the Moth to play into. Otherwise, we can just play the Stabilizer. That's fine. I'd be surprised. Okay, nice. We got there. No hesitation. I think we just go for it here at this point. That's a dangerous card. I mean, yeah, I'm going to play it. If we hit a mountain here, it's fine. Oh, we can't play that. I'm just going to jam my land here. Equipped. We didn't really need that creature. We want an answer to their Hedzexu, because that's a really lethal card. It's interesting. They probably double block here, because they're going to put too much damage on them if they don't. I'm more than happy to get rid of this stupid card. And now we've kept our life total really high, and we still have 3 creatures in play. It's pretty gross. Now, granted, they do have this sick creature in play, which looks like they're going to be able to keep growing. It's kind of gross. Plus, they get this, the reactor. But they're low enough on life that they might have to consider just killing our Emperor Moth here. Because we can equip it for quite a bit, yeah. Now we have an answer to this. I think we just, I guess we just fire it off. Well, we're losing the moth. That's not good, but it is what it is. But now we can get in with our creatures. I really don't have a play after this, so we're just going to put it here. I'd rather keep the moth around. And this gets one more damage in. Okay. The secret is that we still have a really good spell to play in our hand. And they're now at 6. Sure. Okay. I think we can hit something here that's good. Cool. They're digging for an answer. That's not what I want to see. Okay, they're digging for an answer. They need one right now. That is not it. We won! Yeah! Woo! Oh man, that deck goes good. It's a reason to be in black-red is because you get all this synergy. Like, wow, look at this thing. They even had... This is like one of the best cards you can open. Like, you splash this card. It's so good. Yeah, their deck was really strong. I mean, I can't really grab about ours. Our deck was insane. Because we just had a lot of cards. We were throwing away cards. It just didn't matter. Yeah, our deck was very, very good. Alright. Nice. 7-1. Victory. That's how we draft red-white Boros. Let's take a look at this list here. Really quick. Let's go over it really fast. For those who need it. Yeah. This deck was very good. A lot of stellar cards in here. We were only running 2 Seismic Waves. It was kind of silly of us to try to dig for the third one. I should have looked over at our list. But we had an embarrassment of riches here. Yeah, you saw the games where... The game we lost, if we would have attacked with the captain instead, and the flyer, we wouldn't have lost that game. Based on what they showed us they had. So, that was bad on us, but... You know, that stuff happens. Slight oversight play, but when you get to play your deck, you're going to have a lot of fun. Alright, this was our Samurai list, and I will hope to see you later, and please check out all other YouTube videos, and I'll see you later. Peace. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Peace.